What's up, everybody? Hey. Shout out to It's by Fool. Oh. Reliant. Love this shit. Let's just vibe out the Carti for a hot second, man. You ain't want to come out here? This shit is fucking ridiculous. Alright. And of course, this beat, ridiculous. It's a dub.
It's a dub. It's a dub. It's a dub. It's a dub. It's a dub. It's a dub.
Yeah.
I need more dubs. I need more dubs. I need more dubs.
This shit is lit. Oh my god, that's what I'm hoping IDF does to these Hamas garbage clowns, some barbaric clowns. Anyway, let's talk about Juicy J, okay? There's a reason why I'm playing that Pierre shit, and I'm gonna get to it. Anyway, I checked out this album. Juicy J and Hitkidd did all the beats. And this was for the album Mental Trillness. Now, I don't really have a ton to say about this album. It wasn't a great album by any means. The beats bang in that very sort of 3-6 Mafia style that's become very influential. And I respect 3-6 Mafia. I love some of their shit. Hitkidd has this sort of, he's like the son of 3-6 Mafia. His stuff is a little bit cleaner than them, but it has that bang and energy. But the problem is that Hitkidd's stuff, in my opinion, can get kind of generic. And so I felt like this was really the problem with the album. I felt that the production, while it did bang, it was just kind of generic. It didn't really do anything new, or even like it wasn't really necessarily great in its own right. It just was kind of meh. And then for me, Juicy J's rapping voice is just too flat for me in general. I've never really been a big fan of him rapping. Just being honest with you. I think he's obviously a gifted producer. Him and DJ Paul make great shit, but as them rapping, not really my cup of tea. Now, there's little mental illness sort of interludes or news clips that kind of come in before the songs. Them shits was depressing. And they added absolutely nothing to the song. So I get that, Juicy J was trying to make a theme here, but they were so disconnected. And again, his songs aren't talking about anything other than doing drugs and fucking hoes and throwing money at strippers, which is his whole world, right? So I kind of thought that, bringing that stuff in, if you're gonna bring that stuff in, explore it, you know what I mean? In a way that's like enjoyable, right? Or interesting, as opposed to just sort of bringing it in right before your song about turning up. It doesn't really add up. But I will say that of all the beats that were there, this was the best beat to me. And this was the song Memphis Made Me. I thought it was a pretty good beat. It got wasted, of course. Again, it's not the world's greatest beat, but it has a soul to it. I kind of wish you'd said something on it, but it is what it is. And then the other song that I think that was decent is a song called Drink to Escape. This had a video to it. This is okay if I'm out at the club, you know what I'm saying? Slob on my knob, then do your job. You know what I'm saying? So the beat was pretty hot. It's very simple, very like, yo, we out here turning up. That was probably one of the best beats on here, but the song itself was just kind of average to me. But it's the nature of the game. We're in a dystopian era, man. I was just thinking to myself today, I was like, yo, this rap shit, this entertainment shit, I feel like I'm in an entertainment dystopia. Growing up as a kid, idolizing and thinking, man, like if I ever enter this entertainment shit, like I would make cool shit just like the people that I'm inspired by. Obviously, you already know I'm a big Nas, Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Can't get enough of it. Like Nas, Mob, The Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Cool shit. Something like that. I'm like, oh, like, you know what I mean? And it just felt like we were getting cool shit. And I was like, yeah, this is, I belong in this. I can really do something. And I still feel that. But my point is that I just felt that the energy was going to build into more and more cool cultural shit. And I'm looking, man, the last 20 years to me, it's just been mediocrity, sliding even worse and worse, honestly. I'm not looking forward to shit. I hear about new movies coming out and I'm like, it sounds like a lame idea, it doesn't build on what was great before. And I feel like we're in this entertainment dystopia, yo. The beats are trash, the songs aren't about nothing. And that's why I think these kids, to a certain extent, that's why they're out here, waving pom-poms for Hamas. It's like, it's weird, but I almost feel like that's, to them, that's the only meaning that they can find in the world, in a way. Because I think entertainment and media hasn't put a lot of meaning into their stuff. Anyway, it's a short review. The reason why I was playing some Pierre is because, well, fuck it, I was just looking to play some Pierre to begin with. But, you see, this is the difference between someone like Pierre versus Hitkidd. And I love Hitkidd, actually. I do like Hitkidd. I think that Hitkidd is one of the dopest new school guys. Pierre, you want to come out here? And I really was hoping that, obviously, Glorilla and him, I think, have a good energy. But my point is that the difference between Hitkidd and Pierre Bourne is night and day, in my opinion. And Hitkidd's better than 99% of these guys making beats today. Because Hitkidd to me is too derivative of 3 6 Mafia. And most of the stuff doesn't really hit, but when it does hit, it's dope. Again, there's some Hitkidd beats that I definitely like and I think are dope. But Pierre's something else. You know what I'm saying? Pierre's doing some other shit that I haven't heard before. And that's always going to be more interesting. You know what I'm saying? There's more personality, it's more wild, it's more, yo, Pierre, like, you're like, what is that, right? The lion sounds, the gun sounds, like this, she's just throwing in a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's, again, there's always a few people here and there that kind of burst through the sea of darkness. And when you're like, oh, finally, some fresh air, something fresh in the game. But then they kind of fizzle out, man. If y'all can tell me any good Pierre stuff that's come out this year, I would love to hear it. I tried to listen to some newer Pierre stuff I probably have tried this year, and I haven't heard anything that really did it for me. So I'm hoping that Pierre can kind of get back into making that hot shit, update his sound a little bit, because I do think he has an amazing sound with this. He's got a lot of personality, that video game, fun, banging thing. Just update it, that's all. You don't have to change it, just, keep doing what you do. Just make it dope, you know what I'm saying? So, fresh energy, man. Hopefully 2024, hip-hop is now 50 years. Hopefully this is the absolute lowest point that hip-hop goes and we see an improvement. Given what I've seen so far, that's not going to happen. 2024 is going to be worse. I don't even know how it can be worse, because this year was already pretty bad. But you never know. Maybe we'll come out of our slumber a little bit with this rap shit. Anyway, peace.